Had the handle of this gun carved from a dead man's coffin. Each of them notches is the last mark left by 11 men. I like to give anyone a chance to shoot once, even after they're dead. Tell your kids about this. You saw Coffin Sam Sabine in action. It'll make a hero out of all of you.
What's the matter? You know that stranger?
He's no stranger to me.
You seem worried. Think it might be a strong wind in a weak 10?
I just hope he's a passing breeze.
Well, who is he?
Sam Sabine. People call him Coffin Sam.
Sure, yeah, I've heard of him. He's supposed to be fast. Mean, too, real mean. What are you gonna do?
I remember some of the stories going on about me before I came here. Every hick town I went through had a reception committee and a sheriff waiting for me to tell me to keep moving. Reputation can make a man feel mighty big and mighty lonely. As long as he doesn't cause any trouble, Cully, let's leave him alone.
Yes, sir, that's him right there. Old timer who saw that fight said I was faster than Billy the Kid.
Hey, you sure must be one of the fastest, according to all we heard.
Well, I hear tell you got a pretty fast sheriff around here.
We sure do. You must have heard of him. Johnny Ringo?
Now, let me see. Seems I recollect that name. Johnny Ringo, you say?
Uh-huh. Yeah, never been outdrawn. Not that I heard about.
Well, who's he been up against? Farmers or kids?
Say, Sam, figure maybe you could take him?
Well, of course, Mr. Ringo would have to find that out for himself. Now, you understand I'm not looking for trouble.
Hey, that'd sure be a fight to write about, huh? Johnny Ringo and Coffin Sam.
Now, I ain't the kind to run away from a fight, but it does take more than one to have a shootout.
Better slow down, mister. Ringo doesn't run from anything.
Well, Coffin Sam will be right here. You might tell that to anybody that's interested. Johnny Ringo and me. Hey, you know something? I believe I'd pay $10 to see that myself. Come on, boys, let's have a drink.
Can I help you?
Maybe. I'm Sam Sabine.
Yeah?
Coffin Sam Sabine? You may have heard of me.
Coffin Sam Sabine. The man with 11 notches on his gun, made by 11 dead men. The handle of his gun's carved from a coffin. Yeah, I've heard about you. Seems like you've gone to a lot of trouble to get well known.
I guess you're right, Mr. Ringo. I used to be like you say. But I sure regret it now. Well, that's why I'm here. I need your help.
How can I help the great Sam Sabine?
You can, Sheriff.
And what makes you think I'd want to help you? What have you ever done for anyone? except send 11 men to an early grave.
I can't blame you for feeling the way you do, Mr. Ringo, but a man can change. After all, you weren't always a sheriff. I figure if you take the trouble to listen, you may understand.
I'll listen.
What I got to say could mean the end of my life. But I've heard lots about you, and I know I can trust you. I had a little accident, left my shooting hand stiff. Now, it's not going to be any time at all before a comer looking for a reputation is going to want to get me in a fight. That's the way it's been wherever I've gone. Some kid with a fancy gun and an itchy finger wanting to fight me.
What's that got to do with me?
Go ahead, open it. There's $100 in gold in there. Go on, count it.
So there's $100, so what?
It's yours, Mr. Ringo. Yours if you'll help me.
What do you want?
I want to keep people from trying to outdraw me. I got to make them scared of me, real scared. Now, you've got a reputation for being the fastest gun in these parts. Nobody will come up against you because they're scared of you. It's not that way with me.
Looks like you got fear and respect a little mixed up.
I don't know what you call it, but I gotta have it. Now, if I could show everyone that I was faster than the great Johnny Ringo, they'd stay clear of me. They'd be as afraid of me as they are of you. That way I wouldn't have to worry about someone trying to get me in a fight. I could live in peace.
You want to beat me in a gunfight?
That's right, Mr. Ringo. We could rid the shootout. Now, if you let me shoot the gun out of your hands, there'll be another $400 waiting for you after the fight. That way, nobody'd get hurt, and I'd be safe.
You build up a rotten reputation, and now you want me to help you keep it. A reputation that makes you feel like a big man, makes you feel real important. You want people to be scared of you. Killing is your business, and you thrive on it.
You wouldn't talk like that if you didn't know about my hand.
No, I wouldn't. I'd take off this badge, and I'd... You get out of this office, and get out of town.
Look, Mr. Ringo, I asked for your help real friendly-like. Well, you're gonna help me whether you want to or not, because I don't think you'd shoot a helpless man. I'm gonna stick around, and somehow I'm gonna make you fight me. The way I see it, if I can't live like a man, I'm gonna make it known to everybody that it took the great Johnny Ringo to kill me. Now, how about that? Can you kill a helpless man? I'm gonna stay, and I'm gonna fight you. You should change your mind. The money is still yours.
Howdy, neighbors. I be Billy Counts from Nebraska. Who might you be?
Why, I be, I'm Jed Bates. Gentlemen, this here be Billy Counts. And, Billy, you don't happen to be, no, you don't happen to be a farmer, do you, Billy?
Yes, sirree, I surely be.
No.
Yeah. How did you know that?
And did you ride that animal all the way from Nebraska?
Yes, sirree, I done just that. I did, neighbors. I tell you, see, after my pa bought me these fanciful guns here, that taken just about all the money that we had, so Penelope here, that's the best we could do.
Mm-hmm. So, now, what do you aim to do with those pretty guns? And that ugly, long-eared horse you're riding?
Oh, I tell you sure do be a funny feller. He's a card. I'm gonna have to tell my pa about you. He'd sure enjoy that. Now, I tell you, neighbor, what I'm gonna do with these guns. I'm gonna shoot that fella Coffin Sam Sabine. I am. I'm gonna be a famous gunfighter. You don't believe me, neighbors, but that's why I'm here. I followed that feller upwards of 400 miles.
Listen, boy, you take my advice and head that mule right back to Nebraska.
Neighbor, I appreciate your advice, but no, now, I tell you, my mind be made up. Pa and me, we've been having me practice, and Pa feels that I be ready, and I feel that I be ready. Hey, you want to see how fast I be? Yeah, I'll be pretty fast, don't you think?
What's going on here?
This darn fool kid nearly shot my head off, Sheriff.
What's your name?
I'll be Billy Counts from Nebraska. Who might you be?
Well, I'm the sheriff here. What are you trying to do?
That is the way Pa and me is always practicing to get me ready to meet this feller, Coffin Sam.
To meet who?
Coffin Sam.
Now, Pa and me figured that I'd be ready. Would you like to see how fast I be?
No. Just give me those fancy guns and come with me.
All right, Sheriff. Where are we going?
Where you and the town will be safe.
All right.
You know, Billy, you have to be mighty fast to be a gunfighter.
Well, that's why I've been practicing with my pa for such a spell. I'll be mighty fast now. I'm gonna make a heap of money. Yeah.
Well, I'm not very fast, and, well, you'd have to be a lot faster than me to be a professional gunfighter. Well, I mean, if you couldn't beat me, then you better forget about the whole plan, right? I mean, do you want to try?
Oh, that'd be a good idea. You sure be a mighty good friend.
You put this on, Billy.
Hello, Cully.
Hi, Everdeen.
I just saw the sheriff leave. Thought I'd drop in and keep you company. Who's the boy in jail? He doesn't look like a criminal.
Oh, he's not a criminal, Everdeen.
Well, then what's he doing in jail?
Well, it's really hard to explain. You see,
Who are you, and what are you doing in jail?
I be Billy Counts, ma'am. I'm gonna shoot Coffin Sam. That's why I be in jail.
Are you a gunslinger?
No, ma'am, but I be a studying on it.
look, Everdeen, Johnny will be here any minute now, and if he catches you here, I'll really get it, so you better leave, huh?
All right, Cully. See you later, Billy Counts.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure obliged for your visit.
Me too.
Hurry on back.
He shouldn't go talking to criminals like that.
Thought you said he wasn't.
Well, he may be someday.
See you tonight?
You bet. Let's see how fast you are, Bill. Holster it. Let's see how fast you can draw and squeeze a shot off.
But this here be a mighty nice jail. You don't want me to shoot it, huh?
Oh, that's okay, Bill. You see, it isn't loaded.
Well, it sure be. I can tell by how it weighs.
Let me show you. It isn't loaded.
You want to try now, Cully?
No. What are you doing, your crazy ideas? What are you doing out of your cell? You don't Ringo ever caught you in here?
You know, I hate to keep you locked up, Billy, but well, it's for your own good.
Well, I don't exactly cater to it myself, Mr. Ringo, but I reckon you're going to have to let me out sometime.
I hope I can talk a little sense into you before that.
Johnny! Coffin Sam just shot Bart Agar. You know that settler was just passing through?
Coffin Sam, you sure?
I wouldn't kid about something like this, Johnny.
He drew on me, Sheriff. Took me by surprise. Ask anybody.
I thought I told you to get out of town.
I was only defending myself.
Agar was a rancher. Why would he want to fight you?
He must have had one too many, Johnny.
He challenged Sam. We all heard him.
All right, Sam. As usual, you've got lots of witnesses. I'm going to tell you once more. Get out of town.
What for?
There'll be no more killings. You've got 2 hours to clear out. Cully, get him over to the funeral parlor.
Give me a hand.
Ringo, I gotta talk to you.
We're through talking.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't want to kill that man. He drew on me, a sodbuster. I was lucky to beat him. Lucky to beat a man that probably never drew more than 2 times in his whole life.
So what?
The next one will kill me, and you know it. Ringo, you gotta help me. You gotta. Draw with me, Ringo. It's my only chance.
I still don't get it. Why would Agar want to draw against Coffin Sam Sabine?
Who knows, Cully? Some men just want to feel big. Killing Sam would be a quick way.
Well, he must have known he wouldn't have a chance.
Sam slowed down a lot. Maybe Agar heard about it.
What are you going to do?
Get Sam out of town.
And if he won't go?
Well, that's what bothers me. With Sam's right hand crippled, he knows I won't draw against him.
Yeah? Well, he's pretty fast for a man with a bad right hand, Johnny.
Why? Because he killed Agar? That doggy herder who probably never came up against a man before in his life?
Mr. Ringo,
Yes.
I'm Mary Agar, Bart's wife.
Oh, Mrs. Agar, I'm sorry. Won't you come in and sit down?
I told him not to. I begged him.
You knew Bart was going to fight Sabine?
It wasn't a fight. It was murder.
Well, not according to law, ma'am. Witnesses say that Bart drew first.
That's the way it was planned.
Planned? What do you mean?
Last night Bart was in town. He went over to the saloon. I wasn't a drinking man, I swear it. Just depressed and sick with failure. Things haven't been easy for us. We was heading to California. A friend of Bart's had a little land for us.
Go on.
Well, we ran out of money a ways back. Bart's been doing anything, odd jobs, anything, just to keep us going. Well, last night, I guess he had a few drinks, and I guess he probably started talking about it. This Sabine fella took an interest in him. Offered him a proposition.
What kind of a proposition?
He told how terrible it was being a gunslinger. How he was always on the run, always moving out. Just like Bart, he said. Unlucky, looking for a home and a little peace.
Mrs. Agar, what was the proposition?
He said his gun hand was going bad. As soon as people found out, he'd be as good as dead. He said that's why I had to keep building his reputation, so folks would be afraid and not challenge him.
And he asked Bart to draw against him.
He told Bart he'd just nick him. A flesh wound in the arm. Gave him $100. Made a promise not to tell anybody, not even me. Bart never kept nothing from me. I begged him not to. He said we needed the money.
What are you gonna do?
I'll give Sam a chance to increase that reputation of his.
Well, you can't draw on a cripple.
The only thing crippled about Sabine is his mind. You go tell him to meet me on the street. Tell him I accept that proposition he offered me yesterday. And Cully, don't tell him Mrs. Agar is here. Billy, you ever see a shootout before?
No, siree.
Come on. I want you to see what you're so anxious to be. Mrs. Agar, you wait right here. We'll figure out a way for you to get to California. You came to see me yesterday, Sam? You wanted a shootout.
I told you why.
I've been thinking it over. I'm gonna give you that chance. I don't need that.
What's that?
That's the $100 you gave Bart Eager, so you could kill him.
Well, I don't know what you mean.
Draw, Sam.
No.
You murdered 12 men this way, didn't you? You want to make it 13? Draw. Draw, or I'll see you hanged for murder. Sam. Draw. No! All right, Cully. Bring him in.
I'll be hanged if I ever seen anybody draw that fast.
No, that was one of Johnny's slow draws.
That don't be what gets to me, but old Coffin Sam just a-laying out there face down in the dirt. It ain't fitting that a man should end up like that.
That's the way most gunslingers end up.
It don't be like I figured it'd be, Mr. Ringo. Nobody even made out over you.
Nobody ever does, Billy. The West is growing up. Gunslingers aren't heroes anymore, they're killers. And that's the way they're usually treated.
That's the reason Johnny took this job, Billy.
I sure appreciate your help, Mr. Ringo. You know, I think my pa'd understand if I don't be a gunslinger.
Well, I'm sure you can convince your pa, Billy.
I best be on my way, and the Riskies are for a piece.
Oh, hey, Billy, you'll never make it in that broken-down mule of yours, will you?
I don't be fixing to. See, I figured as how these here'd be worth the price of a good horse. I hope.
Billy, I'm sure they are. Come on, we'll get you fixed up.
I sure be obliged.
Billy, you be... He's even got me a B.
With a man set to prove that he could shoot Ringo down. Ringo, Johnny Ringo, his fears were never shown. The fastest gun in all the West, the quickest ever known.
Had the handle of this gun carved from a dead man's coffin. Each of them notches is the last mark left by 11 men. I like to give anyone a chance to shoot once, even after they're dead. Tell your kids about this. You saw Coffin Sam Sabine in action. It'll make a hero out of all of you.
What's the matter? You know that stranger?
He's no stranger to me.
You seem worried. Think it might be a strong wind and a weak 10?
I just hope he's a passing breeze.
Well, who is he?
Sam Sabine. People call him Coffin Sam.
Sure, yeah, I've heard of him.